every day?
Yes.
And there's one, it was Galatians, and it was how the butterfly gets out of its cocoon and goes on with its life. It goes through changes. It leaves the past behind and goes on to a new adventure.
She looked over at me and said,
"Why don't you make an honest woman of me?"
"Will you marry me?"
I definitely will. All right.
Keeping her happy, you know, it's,
She's got you well trained.
yes.
Just a great guy. Can't say enough about him.
You got a big day coming up.
Yeah.
And it's how quickly are things moving for you?
Very fast, very fast. Trying to get everything organized, all the last minute things, and seems to be going good though. We got all the flowers set, the table set.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be a fun time. Looking forward to it. Yeah, it should be a
Yes.
good time.
You know, a lot of stress.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't know if you saw that little picture David put on the Facebook. It's a little mouse. His hair is sticking up all over. And it goes, "Stressed? Who says I'm stressed?" And he goes, "This is Mary Jo, 2 weeks before the wedding."
No, no kidding.
She deals with stress her way, which is going totally insane. She just,
How's David handling the stress?
He's just going, "Mary Jo, be calm." Moo.
calm.
So he's trying to say everything's gonna work out. Don't stress out.
Jose quite a bit, and Jim, that's Mr. Cuervo and Mr. Beam. I have a Russian friend I call Stolly. It's getting down to it. It's getting down to the nitty gritty. But I think Mary Jo has finally molded me to the man she wants me to be. No, I didn't mean to say that. A help around the house to her. Yeah, keeping her happy. You know, it's,
She's got you well trained.
yes, this.
I heard a story, Dave just went recently to Vegas.
Oh yes, that was fun. That was a fun trip. Well, actually, the first day he started playing the slots. He wins $1,400. So, anyways, we went to this one restaurant. We love to go to the Venetian, and they have a great restaurant in there, Zeffirino's, and there's a big, huge white grand piano in there, and big sign and it says, "Please do not touch pianos." So David decides to go over. We said, "You know, I'm a professional piano player. Would you mind if I played?" She goes, "Yeah, that would be great." And she said, "We'll give you dinner And he got dinner, and he got like $50–$60 in tips. Just the two of us.
Didn't meet anybody up there?
No, no.
And didn't secretly get married or
No,
anything like that?
he talked about trying to go to, he wanted to go to the chapel, right, the Elvis Chapel, and get married by Elvis, but we did not do it.
Love her so dearly. Oh my word. We met online and we talked a couple times back and forth that way. And finally one day I privately emailed her my phone number and said, if you would like to meet for coffee, give me a call. Well, she did the next day. So, and I saw her coming down the lane. And she looked up and she recognized me right away and she smiled. I smiled and immediately went, thank you. And it was one of those things, I think two people were looking down on us saying, let's go, come on. Come on.
So you've gone from probably being quite solitude
Yeah,
to now in 2 weeks you're going to have
yes,
a huge
yeah, change.
change.
Yeah, exactly.
What's your first thought? All of it.
Just very happy right now. Ecstatic. Everything seems to be falling into place, and that he's just a great guy. Can't say enough about him.
A lot of people are supportive.
I know, like my sister-in-law, Nancy's been like a big support. She's gone through it, so she knows, and she says, you know, she is so happy for me, and this is Ken's sister of all people, you know, who is so supportive. Of course she's going to be my wedding. And I said to her, I was with Ken for 45 years, and I said it's hard for me, and it's hard for David too. I mean, he was with his wife for 40 years. Yeah, it's a big adjustment for the two of us, and but we've shared a lot. We've gone into a lot of details about the deaths of, you know, our spouses, and we've been able to share quite a bit, and it's been very, very good for both of us. We have so much in common, and we've gone through it, and we know what the other one's feeling, how they're feeling, and even David's brother-in-law and sister-in-law are flying in. Kathleen's brother is flying in because they wanted to be a part of it.
Okay.
So they're coming in from Pennsylvania, and they're going to be part of the, you know, sharing the festivities, and
Okay.
they're going to stay for the weekend here. So
Very cool.
yeah,
How long is Kathleen?
yeah, she's
How long is she?
she'll be 2 years for her,
Okay.
and of course Ken is 3.
3. Sure. Okay.
So
And where does David come from? Where was his place that he lived before he came to Phoenix?
well, actually, he grew up in Pennsylvania, or Troy, New York, rather. I'm sorry.
Okay.
He grew up in Troy, New York. Then they moved to Pennsylvania, and then they came here. And he said one thing mistake that he made is that they didn't come here sooner, because he loves it here.
He
Just
loves it here. He loves it.
Mhm.
Now, he's from Troy, you say?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And he was born there?
Yes.
Then why the hell is he a Steelers fan?
You know, I'm not even sure.
We'll see what we can do about the Steelers.
Exactly.
And David's been to Buffalo just once?
Yes, actually, he worked there. He was with the telephone company at the time, and he said that's the only place he got mugged was in Buffalo, New York. So he doesn't have very good fond memories of Buffalo. So yeah.
Did he play sports?
He wasn't into sports at all.
Okay.
No.
He was just a pure academic thing, wasn't
Yeah, music. That was his thing. That's where he went. He was into, you know, the concerts. He went into the Glee Club. He was singing for a while, and, you know, of course, a musician. And I think he said he played the flute too.
What's his favorite song?
Oh, I don't know. His favorite song?
Which one do you catch him playing when he sits down?
Well,
at the
he has a music arrangement that I don't think he's really shared with too many people. It's Johnny Comes Marching Home.
piano? Okay.
And, it's that, and he has another piece with it that he kind of did himself, and it's very nice. It's very nice. But I just love listening to him when he sits down, and he'll just all of a sudden just open up the piano sometimes at night and just start playing, and it's amazing how he could just hear a song and he'll play it. In fact, when he was moving his stuff in, he had a whole box of music sheets. And I said to him, do you read this? And he goes, of course I read it. And I said, well, I've never seen you do that. said every time you hear a song, he puts the earphones on and hears the, and then he'll just start playing it on the piano. So it's amazing, amazing. I said he has so much talent to do that. So
Yeah, this takes a lot of talent.
How did I propose to her? You want the truth? We were sitting here at the counter, and she casually looked over at me and said, "You know, why the heck don't you make an honest woman out of me and marry me?" That's how I proposed to Mary Jo. And for one of the very, very few times in my life, my answer was, Woo! Yeah, I couldn't say a word. Down on one knee, took her by the hand and said, "Would you marry me, dear?"
Who's all in your wedding? Who's the
well,
cast?
Ken and Maria are
Okay.
going to be my our witnesses, our
Okay.
best man and bride of maid or
Okay.
maid of honor, and then I asked Nancy; she's going to be part of it, and
Okay.
David also asked a very good friend who he doesn't even consider a friend; it's more of a brother. Who he's going to be in the wedding party also, and then we're going to have try and get all the kids and the grandkids involved. So we I have Eric walking me down the aisle, and Ian and Craig and Holly will be do readings,
Okay.
and then Keith and Sharon and Michael, Tanner, and Chase, Aaron, EJ, Connor, Luke, Kirsten, and Noah as our ring bearers. Sadie will be my flower girl.
What's your influence on this wedding? Good. That's what I thought.
You should have been a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
No, you got to figure at least it's evenly divided. She has 126 guests coming. I have 12.
There's still going to be some people that generally are going to be seeing you for the first time,
Yeah, that's true.
meeting you for the first time.
Aren't they lucky?
Yes. That's good. Yes, they are. They don't know you. What would you say that to them that you give them a little tidbit, a taste of David?
My humor is sarcastic.
Okay.
I can be totally polite, suave, and debonair. I have met a lot of Mary Jo's friends in the book club, the meditation group, things like that. And it's always a very nice experience.
Good. And you've met a lot of these people. You played cards with them.
Yes.
Gone to a few
Yes.
home parties.
Yeah.
There's a nice warm welcome there with them.
Yes. Of course, there was resistance at the beginning, and Mary Jo couldn't understand that.
Sure.
And I tried to explain to her, there is resistance. These people don't know me. They love you. They're protecting you.
Yes, sir.
Instead of getting upset about it, you should feel grateful.
Yeah. Good.
As per my part, I am who I am. You either accept me, you don't, and hopefully I will prove myself to be accepted as a friend.
Yeah, people.
Yeah, it's just going to take time. It's going to take time.
Yeah.
Just in time, I found you just in time. Before you came, my time was running low. Yes, I was lost, losing dice were tossed. My bridges all were crossed, nowhere to go. Take it, Michael.
Now you're here, and now I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear, I found my way.
For love came just in time
You found us just in time
and changed our lonely lives that lovely day.
The losing dice were tossed, our bridges all were crossed, nowhere to go.
Well, now we're here, and now we know just where we're going. No more doubt or fear, we found our way. For love came just in time, we found you just in time, and changed our lonely lives that lovely day. Changed our lonely lives that lovely day.
Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a draw. Some nights I wish that my lips could build a castle. Some nights I wish they just fall off. But I still wake up, I still see your ghost. Oh Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. Oh, what do I stand for? What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know.
Well, he doesn't like Italian. I swear.
Excuse me?
He doesn't like Italian, and he doesn't like pizza and turkey. And I said to him, how could you not? I said, you're un-American.
This is it, boys. This is war. What are we waiting for? Why don't we break the rules already? I was never one to believe the hype. Say that for the black and white. Try twice as hard and a math is like, but here they come again to jack my style. That's alright.
This is Mary Jo's closet. You can see there is so much room for my clothing.
How many purses could one woman need?